Honorable Oteko, you come.
It's now 13 years since government embarked on social assistance for the elderly, SAGE, a project aimed at enabling older persons access basic services and start income-generating activities. It was agreed that Ugandans above 80 years receive a stipend of 25,000 shillings each month. Shadow Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development, Fortunate Nantongo, says the monthly grant should be raised to 40,000 shillings.
Our priority is that this money is actually too little, considering the economy, considering how the society is moving very fast, the economy. So we are looking at increasing this amount of money.
She also asked that the threshold for beneficiaries should be gradually brought down to 65 years.
The retirement age for government workers is 60. And by 65, someone has already reached that age of being an elder citizen. So we advocate for retirement benefits, SAGE being applicable to persons of 65 years and above, and not only those from 80 years and above.
Alan Mayanja, the Member of Parliament Nakaseke Central, also highlighted the fact that many of the beneficiaries have been locked out because of the lack of national IDs, which is a requisite for all those accessing the SAGE funds.
And that's why for us, some members on the committee, we expect that the government can reconsider like baptism cards, like a marriage certificate.
And I think that government, if it did it loves its people, it can provide housing, protection for these elderly people.
Frank Mugabe, the spokesperson of the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, says a proposal has been drafted to address the age threshold and amount of money.
And we have already drafted documents to Parliament and Cabinet to have the fund, first of all, to reduce the age limit, the age requirement, from the 80 as it is to about 75 or at most 70. This would ensure that we bring on board more beneficiaries. And this goes along with the cost implication analysis. This will inform how much money will be increased.
Mugabe says the Ministry of Gender can only consider using national IDs as a requisite for access to the money due to the fact that the National Identification and Registration Authority has dependable data.
And from time to time, NIRA furnishes us with a list of older persons across the country that have clocked 8 years. And our job at that moment, we don't delay, we go to the ground and do what we call registration. We register these people, verify that they are there, and then enroll them into the program to start receiving funds. So it is a way laid out system that starts with the NIRA records. And for now, the NIRA records is the more dependable. There are issues where some older persons got their details captured wrongly. We work with NIRA very well on that to ensure that we rectify all those issues.
Raymond Tamale, NTV.